So I was going to put this in the Aceathorn video I just uploaded, but I decided against as I felt it would just take away from it all, so I decided to give it its own separate video. Emmy, let's be real here. You kinda fucked up. As I stated, Just Emmy, or Viroza, she's now gone by on YouTube, made a video saying how she wants nothing more to do with Aceathorn and the lawsuit because the thing that made it funny has now made it not funny and she's no longer interested. As I mentioned in my last video briefly talking about it, I understand her frustration and wanting nothing more to do with it, and even Sid Alpha seems to understand. But the way she seems to snap at Sid for just leaving an offer if anything were to happen, yeah, people are pissed. Truthfully, I don't really want to make this video because, as I stated, I don't know her. Never interacted with her once. I think the only comment of hers I got was from this, where I was genuinely confused and literally forgot what the fuck this was. I think a meme or something. Anyways, I don't really know her and can't really say much. But from what I've been shown, gonna be honest, doesn't look good for her. Now, something I did leave out was Enclave Emily commenting on Viroza's video telling her that she is in fact in the lawsuit. Hell, I even showed her listed as one of the defendants in the lawsuit Aceathorn has issued here when she still went online as Just Emmy. And how she responds to Emily is just... Right, I don't overly think that's 100% true. I might need Fankitten to help me out with that. But even if what she said is true, then all the more reason to take Sid up on his offer, you goober. Hell, Sid even tried explaining that. Twice, actually. But now let's show this off. You know, I really don't think she's understanding shit. It's not that people aren't respecting your wishes. It's that people are afraid of Aceathorn somehow actually managing to get you and don't want you to be alone when and if it happens. Yet this makes you come off rather ungrateful and just spitting in their faces. Let's look at the rest of her comment. She fucking privated the video, wow. Someone mentioned that she would pussy out of the claim that she wouldn't make another video on Aceathorn, and privating this video doesn't help dissuade them from that belief. It's actually kinda stupid. Literally privating your video doesn't really do anything for you. It does you zero favors. Plus, who's to say someone hasn't already downloaded your video and put it out there after seeing you make it private? I mean, let's be real, it's a possibility. Either way, you making that video and responding the way you did and then privating said video is just... What's the word? Give me a minute, I need to consult a dictionary. While we wait for that to happen, let's look at what we do have. The fact Viroza is only seeing it this way and not the possibility that Sid Alpha is expressing, which could happen if the dipshit manages to find a way to legally serve her, is kind of bizarre. And it's even more so when she's obviously backhanding Sid's offer for help if she gets dragged into it. Seriously, if I got dragged into this crap and he offered me the help he is her, I'd fucking take it. Like, I may be stupid, but I'm not fucking brain dead. And this guy has over 100,000 subs on YouTube, and also has one of the best attorneys taking on the case who he got in touch with by contacting Jeremy from the quartering. When you have that big of a channel with those type of contacts offering you aid and support in a situation like this, you'd have to be a fool not to take it. Because otherwise, people are going to wonder if you hit your head or something. But here Sid is basically reiterating Emily's point that even if you're in a different country, you can still get served. I think, though, there are jurisdictional boundaries that make international lawsuits stricter and also cost more. I could be entirely wrong, but I think there is some truth in what I said too. And if Emily is right here, then yeah, Aceathorn will win, and you will basically be 100% fucked. Even more so than you are now currently with how you're acting right now. And I'm also going to agree with Emily with how nobody fucking wants this. You really think you're the only one who wants nothing to do with this? How the crazy fuck do you think Artemis, Kratos, and the rest feel? If I was in the lawsuit, even I wouldn't want anything to do with it. I mean, let's be real, I'd rather skinny dip in Neptune during a hurricane thunderstorm. And Emily also admits that she wanted to make funny videos on the situation, just like Viroza. But at least Emily's not backing out and being thankful for any assistance from Sid, as well as being aware of the situation and how serious it is. Seriously, the fact you fail to truly see what is actually going on. Oh, I found the word now. Cunty. Or scummy. One of the two, I think. Nope, back to the dictionary. Now, as it transpires, this isn't the first time Viroza has said she doesn't care about Aetherthorn, because she's still made countless videos and streams talking about it. No doubt she'll try privating her other Aetherthorn videos, which I think will basically kill her channel, because Aetherthorn is basically how she grew to the size it got to in the first place. I mean, if it wasn't for Aetherthorn, nobody would know who the fuck she is. Same with me on zombie kills. If I hadn't been the tit I was back in 2021 and emailed zombie kills, nobody would know who the fuck I am. And still don't think many people do. But that's a different topic. But I didn't use Zombie's name over and over again like you and Aetherthorn. I get how you want nothing more to do with this because the gag stopped being funny, but blowing off those trying to help you is just so douchey, and the way you responded is just plain rude. Someone literally said in regards to this that unlike Viroza, at least they all use their real voice, and followed with a mic drop gif. In fact, people are still betting that you will indeed make yet another video or stream on Badass McGee, or Aetherthorn as he's otherwise known as, because that's the only real way you can keep yourself relevant in any way, shape or form without your channel exploding like a black hole after eating something it shouldn't have. Along with you taking credit for shit you had no part in, and then watching his crap on your streams. And I feel like you're missing a major picture here, love. You doing this basically leaves people thinking and even believing that you didn't give a fuck about the situation in the first place. That you just used the situation to grow your YouTube channel, which has now begun bleeding subs. And it's kind of telling when you find out that you're the most involved in the fucking thing. Like, that's the funny thing. You're wanting out saying that it's not worth it when you're the one who's done content on the guy for days on end. This doesn't really paint you in the greatest of lights. In fact, it's kind of contradictive. And the fact you left a Discord server with Sid, Kree, and the others also further solidifies people's beliefs that you use them for your videos. Also, let's quickly go back to her mentioning she's not in America because I almost forgot something. Neither is Ugly fucking Emily, you dipstick! She's in fucking Portugal! And there are others involved who also aren't in America. I'm sorry, but your logic here isn't exactly sound. It's as questionable as... well, Aetherthorn's super fucking case, to be honest with you. The only question is... when will you make another video on Aetherthorn? Because the issue you have is that you're basically making yourself look bad with all of this. And even more so when you discover that you've been shitting on everyone involved in the case who were batting for you. Wow. So not only did you come off as someone looking for a quick rise to fame, but also a total and complete bitch. Hell, they're even suspecting the reason you're shitting on all of them is because they're all trying to stop Aetherthorn, which they think is something you don't want to happen, because without Aetherthorn, you can't grow anymore. Stop acting like a fucking baby. Aetherthorn has caused problems for many people, yourself included, and for you to ditch everyone and then call them all these names in your own fucking server. Wow, I hit it on the fucking head with bitch, didn't I? That's like the ultimate smack in the face. As well as very hypocritical when that's all you've made content on for the most part. So you're one to fucking talk. And from what I saw, Cirrus Cloud was simply making observations and criticism. Also, they may not really have much stakes in this, at least as far as we're aware, we don't know, but at least they're supporting all involved parties. And had you kept your fucking cool, you'd also be getting that support. But because of how serious it all got, you got fed up with it and decided to jump ship. As I stated, I get the reason for why you did it. I had a similar situation with this ass stain. Seriously, the amount of brain cells I lost from dealing with him that I now need to regrow is just absurd. Just like how you are acting right now, Emmy. If you look at the convos in her Discord server, which someone gave to me, she... Christ alive. You're a fucking moron. The fact that you are seriously acting like this towards these people who had your back in this whole thing kind of shows that they were nothing to you other than a stepping stone. And I personally couldn't give a rat's ass about your channel, as that robotic voice that sounds like Cortana having a prostate just puts me off and makes them not very pleasant to listen to. Seriously, do whatever the fuck you want on it. Just know that if you do go back to talking about Aetherthorn, be prepared for the shitstorm to follow. And as for these numbskulls, take a fucking guess. They feel like they got stabbed in the back by someone I think I'm right in saying they considered their friend. Pretty sure you'd be pissed off about that too. Okay, I think someone should go into Emmy's servers to check everyone in for any signs of intelligence, because I'm not seeing any. They seriously don't get why the fuck this case is going on and why people are fighting Mac, do they? Let me spell it out for you and make it as simple as I can possibly make it without treating you like a dyslexic Down syndrome newborn baby. Azothona is a lard ass who does the equivalent of fuck all by sitting on his ass and striking people who simply talk about him and bully them by threatening DMCA takedowns. He's like the king bully at school who gives everyone hell and makes them all want to bury themselves under their beds and never want to resurface ever again. On your own, you wouldn't stand a chance. But when you all band together against this one prick who loves ruining people's lives and fight back all at once, he gradually becomes weaker and weaker till all it takes to finish him off is a nose flick to leave him lying on the floor in a pool of his own tears as he lies there, cowering and crying in utter humiliating defeat. Like, how the fuck do you not get that? And to further add, why the fuck are you all defending Emmy in this? Like, I'm sorry, but Emmy ain't exactly in the right here. If she made a video just saying how she wants out and left it at that, then maybe things would be a bit different. But she didn't. She then proceeded to call everyone talking about this retarded and autistic crybabies. And from this, it seems like she genuinely couldn't give a fuck. I'm actually not surprised people have lost respect for her after all this. After she not only ditched them all by jumping ship, but then proceeded to badmouth Sid Alpha behind his back by calling him a dumbass and stupid. He tried fucking helping you, you stupid idiot, and you blow him and others off and proceed to trash them. Hell, no doubt you're doing that to me right now. You're a fucking joke, love. She couldn't even go a fucking day or two. To finish this video, I thought I'd touch up on this that Sid Alpha put on Twitter in regards to the court. To clarify, this is a proposed order, so it's not 100% confirmed or anything, but give it a good read, as if it does get confirmed to be the actual order, Ace-a-thon is not going to have fun, I can tell you. Also in regards to the accidental livestream,
for interventions, they could prove powerful in years to come, while the Senate and other political institutions in the U.S.
Yeah, you do kind of sound deranged. You literally sound like you're having a fucking breakdown, stroke, heart attack, and panic attack all at the same time. But, whatever. I'm gonna go now and get back to working on my second channel, which I want to get up and running. See you around, guys. Oh! Found that word! Huh. It was cunty.